Hi boys and girls. In this video we are talking about a bird's foot. So if you look at your foot, you have 2 feet and then your feet have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toes on each foot. But a bird has these long claws coming off of their feet. And they have 1, 2, 3 in the front, and then on the back they have a claw too. And they're really useful for grabbing onto branches like this one, or if they're getting food, you might see an eagle flying over a lake swoop down and use its claws to grab a fish up out of the water. So they're really useful for birds. They use them in lots of ways. Today for our book, we're reading Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. And then this chicken says, "This book is called Interrupting Chicken, right, Papa?" "Yes, now please don't interrupt the story." Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. What do you think? Do you think this is a real story that happened or a made-up story? And why do you think it might be real or made up? You'll have to look as we keep going on the story and see what you think. "Okay, my little chicken," said Papa. "Are you ready to go to sleep?" "Yes, Papa." "But you forgot something." "What's that?" asked Papa. "A bedtime story." "All right," said Papa. "I'll read one of your favorites. And of course, you are not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you?" "Oh, no, Papa. I'll be good." Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house, until an old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children! Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chickie, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. Chicken? Yes, Papa? You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch. Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story. I'll be good. What do you think? Is the chicken going to let him tell the whole story? Or is she going to interrupt again? We'll see. Little Red Riding Hood. "Take this basket of goodies to Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. "But don't stray away from the path. The woods are full of danger." We read a story kind of like this in our class a couple of weeks ago. It was called Little Red Riding Hood, but it was a little bit different than this one. You'll have to see if you can remember what happened in that story. Little Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was just about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. Chicken. Yes, Papa? You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories, and you're not even sleepy. I know, Papa. I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf. Yes. Now get back into bed. Okay, Papa. Let's try one more little story, and I'll be good. Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. "The sky is falling," she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm that the sky was falling when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't panic, it was just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end. Chicken. Yes, Papa? You did it again. Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that Chicken Little get all upset over an acorn. Please read one more story, and I promise I'll fall asleep. "But Chicken," said Papa, We are out of stories. Oh no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story. Then, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me a story? Me tell a story, said the little red chicken. Okay, Papa, here we go. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all Papa? Good night, Papa. The end. All right, so for our craft today, we are learning all about the letter. What letter do you guess that it is? I spy M. So you'll have a sheet for spying things that begin with the letter M, and also a spyglass. So it has some hints about things that you might find that begin with the letter M. And you can also take out the middle and use your spyglass to look around your house for other things that start with the letter M. And remember, the letter M makes the sound mm. So look around and see what things you can find that begin with this sound, M. Then you can use your spyglass and your little hint to find on this piece of paper things that begin with the letter M. And the letter M is on this page too. So start with coloring the things that start with the letter M, and then when you're done with that, you can just go ahead and color the rest of the page too. Okay, have a good time.